Hello friends, we are with Kerimom Kalafatoglu. He's the owner of ARES Shipyard in his house. We will talking today about business, a little bit about private. So, Kerim, say hello to our friends.
Good morning. Thank you very much for coming to my house and making my day a very beautiful one.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And yes, I am the founder and owner of ARES Shipyard. I'm serving as the company's chairman since the establishment. So Antalya, as you know, it's one of the greatest cities in Turkey.
Yes, sorry, we will forget that we are in Antalya, yes.
And I am not from Antalya, I am from Trabzon, but I've been living in Antalya for about 20 years already. Very happily. And it's a great chance for us actually to be in Antalya. So everything is okay, and I'm very pleased to have you here in my house today. So let's see how I can enlighten your questions, how I can answer your questions.
Okay. Kerim, you're from Trabzon. Why, I have a question, why you decided to make a business in Antalya, not in your town?
Okay. I think that was one of the best decisions of my life. Trabzon is a beautiful city, but as we are building yachts, mostly, I mean, there is the infrastructure here. The physical facilities and also the labor.
Yes.
And Antalya is a much better destination for our potential clients to come.
Better.
Imagine you order a large yacht for me. The construction will take like 3 years. Like, would you like to go to Trabzon or to Antalya?
Of course, to Antalya.
Okay, that's one of the reasons. I think this was a very good, very important decision for us. And I'm happy that we are here.
Kerim, we understand that you have a company shipyard, yes, ARES, but your ships, it's something like military, or it's for the rest, it's small yacht, it's big yacht. Can you say about it?
Okay, we started as a yacht builders.
Yes.
We built several yachts, but then we diversified our business. Our core business, our main involvement is in the military shipbuilding. We do very high performance military and paramilitary vessels for navies across the globe. We have ships in many countries, many different countries.
For example?
Even in Caspian Sea, we have boats in Turkmenistan, for instance, and in Black Sea, many. We have
Emirates.
Pardon?
Emirates.
Emirates a lot, Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait, Emirate, Oman. We have in Africa even we have quite a number of boats. So the military boat building is our specialty. However, we have a yacht building division that you will visit today. We are also building large yachts.
Very large.
We're above 50 meters,
Oh.
big ones. Now we have, for instance, today you will see it, a 62-meter beautiful sailing yacht.
When we say that it's yacht for millionaires?
Everything is for millionaires. Even the military boats are
For milliarders.
millionaires and billionaires. Yes, of course. Yeah. This is an expensive. This is
Something special, I mean.
Yes, and this is a little bit costly joy, I would say. I mean.
Kerim, how much years you have the company in Antalya, and it was difficult to find your team or not?
So thank you for this question. Beautiful. ARES is 18 years old, and we have established the company something like 19 years ago. So I came to Antalya 19 years ago. And of course, nothing was easy. There is a great effort and sacrifice, big works, a lot of, I would say, struggle behind. But we are very happy to be in Antalya. ARES is now a grown company, and we have several records, like export records, and we have always been very busy in production and deliveries. Of course, I mean the industry had an infrastructure already in Antalya, but not everything was ready. So we have brought a lot of people to Antalya.
Kerim, and about your team. When you were started in Antalya, it was a big team or not? How much people, for example, was working?
And of course, I mean, in the beginning, we started with a very small number of people. and most of them I brought with me from Trabzon. But then we enlarged very rapidly, and I remember the first year, the end of the first year, we were around 105 people. But today we are about 500 people plus subcontractors. We are altogether around 700 people now. We have different facilities, but in the beginning it was a little bit difficult. But now it's okay. It's okay. Now because we are a reliable company, so we can hire, we can find people very easily actually compared to competitors.
And for example, how much people are now working?
We are now 520 people, plus we have subcontractors. So altogether, I think we are 700 people.
So much.
Yes, 700 people. We have different facilities, factory buildings in Antalya Free Zone. So roughly 700, maybe 750. So we had a lot of options. We have a lot of alternatives. We couldn't make any decision. One day, my brother said, "What are we fighting for? I mean, let's name the company after our dog." So we had a golden retriever whose name was ARES. So we named the company after our dog. We gave the dog's name to the company.
Very interesting.
and I think it was a very good decision because the brand it has become a brand now. So there is a meaning also. The meaning is that it's a god of war, and we are building defense ships. So it's matching a little bit, and also we also make the soul of my very dear dog living in the company. The dog passed away 5 years ago. He died, but his name is with us. His legacy is with us. So he brought us a lot of fortune, a lot of luck.
Kerim, can you say about women in business? What are you thinking? And maybe you have such like this.
You know, as a country, Turkey was one of the first countries in Europe granting rights to women to be elected and to elect.
Okay.
Right. And we are a fully secular country. In some rural, traditional areas of the country, of course, women are mostly doing the houseworks.
Yes, that's right.
But it has never been the case in modern cities, at least with us. Today, you will see in the company, we have quite a number of women in key positions in the company.
Great.
Women, I can tell you one thing. The world turns around women. My opinion is that today, women of today are not aware of what they are. Women, female creatures are the most important things. They make the world turn. They make the generations continue. Women are the main part or main source of life, actually. As a man, this is what I think. Everything is about women. Without women, the world would be nothing. Everything turns around women. And unfortunately, my understanding is that today's women are not aware of what they are, what their strength is, what their strength should be. So most of the women are preferring to live on in a sort of like dependent on men, which in my opinion is that the women are the main things, so that men should be depending on women, because woman gives life.